I'm super unhappy with my CPAP mask. I want to buy a CPAP mask. What should I choose? These are questions we receive all the time. After years of helping people find the right mask, I'll show you how to figure out your perfect mask in just a few steps. Step 1. Decide on the mask type. The first question to ask yourself is, what type of mask do I need? There are two major categories to consider. First, nasal masks. These are masks that only cover your nose. Within the category, there are three subtypes. First, classic nasal masks, like the ResMed AirFit N20. Second, nasal pillow masks, such as the ResMed AirFit P10. And third, minimal contact masks, like the Philips Dreamwear nasal mask. The second big category are full face masks. These cover both your nose and your mouth. A common example is the ResMed AirFit F20. Why start with a nasal mask? Most people begin their CPAP therapy with a nasal mask, and that's for three key reasons. First reason, less skin contact. Nasal masks generally touch less of your face compared to full face masks. Even classic designs like the ResMed Mirage FX are lighter and less intrusive than full face options like the AirFit F20. Second reason, fewer side effects. Nasal masks tend to have fewer issues with air leaks or skin irritation compared to full face masks. And the third reason, no claustrophobia risk. Since your mouth is free, nasal masks are less likely to cause that closed-in feeling that some people experience with full-face masks. A big and fascinating study from Finland, published in 2021, examined how CPAP masks are used in real-life practice. Here's how popular each mask type was among the study participants. 65% of the study participants used nasal masks. 22% used nasal pillow masks. Nasal pillow masks are a subset of nasal masks. And only 12% used full face masks. Clearly, nasal masks dominated the field, and we see the same trend in our sales data. How long do people use each mask type? The same study also tracked how long people use their masks over time. Here are the study findings on average usage duration. Full face masks were used by the study participants for 280 days. Nasal masks were used for 335 days, and nasal pillow masks were used even somewhat longer, namely for 349 days. Of course, all measured within the very same time period. The daily usage times showed a similar trend. Full face masks were used for 6.6 hours per day, nasal masks for 7 hours per day, and nasal pillow masks for 6.8 hours per day. This data strongly suggests that users find nasal masks and nasal pillow masks more comfortable, leading to better therapy adherence. So, what about therapy effectiveness? The study also evaluated how well each mask type performed in reducing sleep apnea events. The full face mask reduced sleep apnea events on average to 5.1 events per hour. Nasal masks reduced the events to 3.6 events per hour and nasal pillow masks to 3.7 events per hour. It's worth noting that sleep apnea is considered treated if events drop below 5 events per hour. So even with full face masks, therapy was effective, but nasal masks and nasal pillow masks performed slightly better. When should you use a full face mask? There are three common scenarios where a full face mask might be the better choice. First, if you breathe predominantly through your mouth. Why? Mouth breathing can cause the pressurized air from the CPAP device to leak out, reducing its effectiveness. Second scenario, if you frequently have nasal congestion. Allergies or colds can block your nose, making it far harder to use a nasal mask. And the third scenario is if you require high therapy pressures. Full face masks distribute the pressure more evenly compared to nasal or nasal pillow masks. What's next? Once you've decided between a nasal or a full face mask, the next step is choosing the right type of nasal mask or full face mask. I'll explain that in my next videos. To make sure you don't miss them, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. If you found this video helpful, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.